around then, I start feeling a little bit crusty, and that's how I know I need to have a glow up. But glowing up isn't literally just about beauty. I like to do a glow up for the mind, body and soul. So that includes a bit of everything. We're going to start off with beauty and just make myself feel good. I've done a little bit of that already, so we're going to go back in time and I'll show you what I do to make myself feel much better. For my shower routine, I'm starting off with dry brushing, and it's good for exfoliation and promoting blood flow around your body. I'm just having a body shower. I washed my hair the day before, so I'm using my Natrium Glow Glitter oil, and it is gorgeous. It just keeps my skin nice and hydrated and doesn't feel washed out. I then dry it off and use the Crest teeth whitening strips. They are a game changer. My teeth are lovely and white. I leave this on for 30 minutes and go on to my skincare routine. So I'm going to wash my face with a foaming cleanser and just refresh my skin by giving it a good scrub. And then once I dry this off, I use a toner. This is just a little milky one to keep my skin nice and hydrated, and then I go onto serum. This is a brightening one with ginseng, and I use my gua sha for lymphatic drainage, and it just helps me look less bloated and puffy. It's a nice little massage to have every morning. And then after that, I go in with my moisturizer, and that is a hyaluronic acid one, and that just makes my skin feel very hydrated and gives me that Korean glass skin glow. And of course, I finish off with some sun cream. After this, I shave off the stray hairs coming from my eyebrows just to neaten them up. And then I use the Natrium Biolipid Restoring Body Lotion on my skin, and this makes my skin feel so soft. It's incredible. I love using this, and I just feel so hydrated all over. Finally, I use the Temple Spa hand polish, and this is good for just using exfoliation on your hands to make them nice and soft, and then I use the matching cream on my hands just to make them feel nice and soft. After 30 minutes, I take off the Crest whitening strips and just brush my teeth, floss, and then I use a little bit of lip balm to hydrate my lips. Next, I'm doing my nails, and VSALON kindly sent over to me some nails to try out. So we have these UV ones as well as some normal press-on nails. They had a wide range of summery designs to choose from, and these are the ones I selected. Today I'm trying out the shimmery press-on nail, but using UV gel. And basically this ensures that my nails are going to stay on to up to 21 days, whereas with usual press-on nails, they can just last a week. To start off with, I'm going to be doing some prep work. Each kit comes with all the bits and pieces that you need to buff your nails and make sure that the adhesive has something to grip onto, and then I can push back my cuticles, which helps prep your nails to last as long as possible. I am applying the UV nail glue to my nails just like any nail polish and press on the tip, and then I cure it under the lamp. So I hold it for 30 seconds and then I let it cure for 120 seconds after that, and that cures really nicely and it feels very stable and secure. It was a very easy process and very beginner friendly. I'm usually awful at these sort of things, so it was nice knowing that I could do something with ease. The whole process took about 15 minutes, and by the end of it, my hands were looking lovely. These are such a pretty design. I absolutely love them, and I can't wait to try the others. And they feel secure, like they're not going to come off, and I can bang them around and they feel like they're going to be very nice and sturdy. So we're caught up back into real time, and I am wearing my nails from VSALON. They are absolutely beautiful, and for me, I like to go for more neutral designs, but something that's a bit different. So this pattern has the sparkles, but then the golden ring around the nail bed, and I just think it looks pretty and it feels durable. I always find if I wear press-on nails, usually they last a couple days if I'm lucky, and that's usually when one nail's popped off. They never feel secure, like they always fall off. So the fact that they have UV nails is a lot more beneficial to me because I know that they're going to stay on a lot longer. So thank you VNails for sending them over for me to show you, and if you are interested, all the information will be down below in the description. Now, I am feeling a lot better in myself as in how I look, but I'm just focusing on having a cozy day because we've done the body section. But now it's time to glow up my brain, if that even makes sense. One thing that I love to do is journal, and that just helps clear all the gunk and just sort myself out. So I've currently been working on this book called Deep Meaningful Conversations, which is by Vex King, and I don't want to butcher this name, but Koshal. And basically every day it asks you to write down your feelings, and it asks 3 questions to help you deep dive into your brain. So I've been trying to do this daily. I've not had the best luck. I'm not very good when it comes to being consistent with this. So we're just going to do it today and clear out my brain. The book starts off by giving you a space to write out your feelings, and then afterwards it asks you some questions to help dig deeper. So the questions today are: how do I define true positivity? How does this feel different from forcing happiness? And what practices help me create authentic positivity from within? After my journaling session, I then create a green bean noodle dish. I have just had my lunch. I decided to have Asian, so I created just a random noodle recipe that I had with bits I had left over, which includes chicken, mushrooms, green beans, mixed with soy sauce, oyster sauce, and ketchup manis. I don't know how you say it, but it tasted absolutely delicious. Anyway, this afternoon I am going to be focusing more on myself and just feeling relaxed. So in a moment I'm about to meditate, not for too long, probably about 15 minutes, and then I'll have my cup of tea which I just made. I made a chamomile tea, which I'll be honest, I drink all the time, but it's my absolute favourite because first I just think it tastes incredible, but also I find it so relaxing. I'm typically quite an anxious person, but I do find that having chamomile tea just helps me keep at a more relaxed state, and it just tastes really good, and I've noticed a change in my mental state. So it's something that I just drink all the time. And then afterwards I'm going to read a book. So there are 2 books that I'm working on right now. I like to read 2 sort of books at the same time. So I have my fiction, or in this case this is based on a true story, but it's like a story led or story-based book, and this is A Street Cat Named Bob, which it's small stories about basically a man who was homeless who found a stray cat, and they just sort of found each other, and it's a very heartwarming story about that. So I'm currently reading this one. And then I'm about to start The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. And this is a self-help book which helps you to almost like reprogram or remove any limiting beliefs about things you might want to do. So it's a good guide to help you just achieve what you want without having the doubts in your head. So I haven't read this yet, but I know there are really good reviews about it. So I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be quite interesting. And then after that, I think we're going to go for a walk in the woods just to clear my brain and just get a bit of exercise, as I've been cooped up in the house all week so far. So it'll be good to get out and about and stretch my legs. I'm going to start meditating now and then read my book. In the mid-afternoon, I always crave a snack. So I've been eating a sweet and salty popcorn. This is the proper popcorn, and it's quite low in calories and it's all good ingredients. I mean, there's sugar and stuff, but like, it's all pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to have those as well. To finish off, I took a walk outside, and I find that this is the most beneficial thing to me, as it is the perfect place to just clear my mind, enjoy the fresh air, and as it's spring, all nature's coming alive and it's just starting to look very green and pretty. I am back from my walk and I'm definitely feeling a lot more rejuvenated now. So it's just been good for me to have a self-care day, doing things to make myself feel good for the mind, body and soul. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm loving creating more lifestyle sort of content at the moment. So you're definitely going to be seeing a lot more of that in the future. So I'm looking forward to it. So yes, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you like the nails that I am wearing, as well as the other examples that I've shown you, there are honestly so much to choose from. Like, they're all so beautiful. Then the information will be in a description. And yeah, I had a little bit of a break from posting on here. It wasn't actually intentional, I just ended up being so busy, but I'm hoping to get back to posting 2 times a week. So I'm going to try and be hold myself accountable for that and actually saying it out loud. I'm aiming to be posting on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so watch the space. We've got plenty of content coming very soon, so make sure you are subscribing to stay in tune for all of that. And I'll see you all very soon in my next video. Bye guys.